Hey guys, welcome back to some more F1 2018 and part 17 of our Mercedes career mode, and in today's episode we are taking part in the Japanese Grand Prix. It's going to be an interesting one. The weather's good and hopefully we'll be able to compete for pole position. So here we come up to the line. What's our first time going to be like? It's a 1:29.6, which is 1.2 seconds off Hamilton, who's put in an amazing lap, to be honest with you. That's a second quicker than anything we've seen. That's my quickest lap of the weekend, and we were third in the last session, I think. So, absolutely crazy the sort of pace that Hamilton's shown. Well, here we come up to the line. We're about a second up on our previous time. But it's only good enough for P2, but I'm happy with that. P2 will have to do. Boy, I put a lot into that lap. I don't think we could have got much more out of the car.
Remind ourselves of our top three, who are Hamilton, the captain, and Kimi Räikkönen. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
So there you have it then. Lewis Hamilton on pole with Joe Hannard, myself in second, Kimi Räikkönen in third, Sebastian Vettel fourth with Max Verstappen fifth, and Ricciardo in sixth. Mercedes dominance, you would have to say, around here, but it could be a totally different story tomorrow. I think the Ferraris are on the soft tyres, so that's going to be interesting. But we'll just have to find out. Hopefully we can get as good a start as we did in Russia.
Live today from the Mie Prefecture of Japan as we look forward to the Japanese Grand Prix. The 2015 race here was one of only 5 Grand Prix in history to feature no retirements at all. Although with the highly competitive field we have today, I don't expect we'll be repeating that stat anytime soon. 18 corners make up a lap of the incredible figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit, with 10 to the right and 8 to the left, for a distance of 3.6 miles. Average lap speeds around here are fairly quick. If it stays dry, then expect somewhere in the region of 136 miles per hour. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about Renault. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and the captain completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Räikkönen, Vettel, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Alonso, Magnussen, Grosjean and Sergio Perez, Sainz, Leclerc, Pierre Gasly and Stroll, Van Dorn, Hartley, Sergei Sirotkin and Esteban Ocon. They've taken a grid penalty. Hülkenberg and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
5 races remaining and you've still got a chance of winning the World Drivers' title. Let's grab a solid points finish.
Absolutely crazy that we've only got 5 episodes to go in season 1 at the moment, and there's no promises. I do plan on doing a season 2, however, but we will not be doing it with Mercedes. If we win the championship, we'll go and do a project lower down in the order. If we don't win the championship, we might go to another championship contending team. That's all I'll say at this point, but hopefully in these final 5 races we can do something good like we did in Russia last time out. Have a good battle with Lewis and
Grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
and hopefully we can win some more Grand Prix and really put Lewis under pressure. He's 14 points ahead in the championship, so if we win 2 races in a row and he finishes second, we will be level on points with 2 races to go. So it's pretty much guaranteed that it's going to go all the way to Abu Dhabi in the final race of the season. I guess the dream would be for Lewis to win 1 and us to win 3 before that, and then will go into the last Grand Prix level on points, which would be absolutely insane. And I'm sure that would be a very tense finale. But yeah, hopefully you guys are good and still enjoying the series. I certainly am, so thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do something good today. I am feeling good. Obviously after Russia, you know, I know that we can beat Lewis flat out around here today. Now, we're not as quick as Lewis around this circuit. That is something we're going to have to contend with. But hopefully, if we get off to a good start and maybe jump them into the first turn, then we can hopefully do something good. Here we come around the final turn. We need to put it up into Rich and overtake as well. But hot lap will be fine for this first lap, at least. But yeah, there you go. Raikkonen lining up behind us, Vettel in 4th, and then the 2 Red Bulls and Alonso behind them. So this is certainly going to be interesting. Can we get off the grid? Well,
keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So here we go. 5 red lights. Lights out, away we go here in Japan. It's not a bad getaway, but Kimi Raikkonen off the grid absolutely brilliantly. We look like we have beaten Vettel into this first turn though, which is absolutely great, although Vettel seems to have made contact with us. I don't really know how, but you can see Hamilton just reacting slightly before us. And that was the difference there. But we got off the grid well. We defended to Raikkonen, but he got off to too good a start. Vettel was there, and yeah, we kind of took him off there. But it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay, slow down.
Oh, safety car! Wow.
Which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
I didn't expect that. And that opens up a strategical possibility of coming in. Going on to the mediums. This is certainly interesting. Somebody's out of the race. Is it Vettel? Surely it's not Vettel. Is Vettel out of the race? No, he's disqualified for going the wrong way. There was a couple of other collisions down the field, which might be some reasoning towards it. But you see, we're already on 13%. I think come in and put the mediums on, do something different. We know we haven't got the outright pace over Hamilton today, but we could be leading this race and really build a gap, get a free pit stop out of it. I'm going to do it. It's a risky decision, and it could cost us the championship, but it could also get us right back into it. So that is the plan at the moment. We're catching the safety car queue. It should be fairly easy, although I haven't said that. He's already passed the S's, so
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty.
So we're going to come in this lap, and we're the only one to do that. Actually, the Red Bulls have come in as well. Come on, there we go. We have been released this time. Just got held up slightly by Grosjean, but won't make any difference at all because safety car. So we'll be able to catch up to the queue and everything will be absolutely fine. But yeah, medium tyres.
See these tyres through to the end now. Safety car in this safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the first safety car line. Stay in position until the green flags.
So we are ready to get going again in this Japanese Grand Prix. We're waiting for Lewis to bolt it. Obviously we're stuck until that first safety car line, which was there. We have been caught napping by Romain Grosjean. We are back underway here in Japan. And that couldn't have went worse for us, the restart. So here we go, we're going past the pits now, and we are going to be ahead of Lewis Hamilton, which is exactly what we needed. We've gone a little bit wide here. We should be okay though, as we come back on the track. But yeah, so we're ahead of Lewis, and this is working out well so far. So Raikkonen is in the pits. This is where we take the lead of the Grand Prix. That is huge. Hamilton has gone quickest, and obviously Hamilton is very much quicker than we are at the moment, so we've got to hope that the traffic behind can keep Hamilton glued behind them for as long as possible. But Hamilton is already noticeably catching up, which he would be. He's on brand new tyres, softer tyres than us presumably. So Hamilton is basically in the best position to win this race. He has got 3 cars to pass though before he can close in on us. So we've got to use that time now. Time to put the engine up and push as hard as we can.
Teammate by 3.1 seconds.
So Hamilton is 3 seconds behind. He's just gone a second quicker than us in that last lap. He is surely going to catch us before the end of the race. We've got 4 laps to go, including this one. I am pushing everything out of this car to make sure we can stay ahead. You can see we're setting purple times through Sector 1 on old medium tyres with medium energy output. We're going for it, guys. We are absolutely going for it. We need these 7 extra points. Okay, we're coming out of the final corner, guys. Going on to the final lap. Hamilton is right there. We're going to take the inside line. Hamilton is there on the outside. But we have held him off in the first phase of the corner. He comes back the second. We made contact. Oh my god. We made contact there. We're going to have to watch that on the replay. We locked up into turn 1, but we managed to keep it in, and then Hamilton makes contact with us. He loses a bit of his front wing, but look at this, side by side into the S's. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. But you can see we never once left all the white lines. We just took a wider line, came back in. He went into the side of us. We made contact. We came out of it somehow without one of us moving to the back of the grid. And Hamilton is right behind us now. We're just willing the car through the corners. I don't know how we're managing it, but I think Hamilton has a bit of front wing damage from that contact. We need to turn down our ERS usage, so we've got some for 130R. Well, Hamilton has been mighty through this section of the track all weekend. You can see he's right there in our left mirror. Have a look at that, we're on the grass. Going to Spoon, we managed to defend, and yet again for the second consecutive lap, Lewis Hamilton is there, right behind us, but we might be able to get round 130R without him coming round. We're going to go into a hot lap. We come round 130R, we go a little bit wide. We're okay though. We come round into the final chicane, one more corner to get right, and we've done it. But we've run out of fuel. Oh, who would? Who would? It was us! Yes! Oh, goodness.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win from
I didn't even look at the fuel. Whew.
Give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
And now it's time to wind down and celebrate after that fantastic Grand Prix. Here they come, your top three, out onto the podium. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day was Nico Hülkenberg. He did a cracking job moving through the field and just highlighting why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
Wow, what a Grand Prix. I wonder if you can change the lap at all on this, because I would like to see how close we were. Can we change the lap number? Don't know. Doesn't look like it. But that was an unbelievable Grand Prix, and to win by 0.016 of a second with no fuel. I've just dropped my controller to celebrate. With no fuel, that was incredible. We obviously took the risky decision to put the medium tyres on during safety car period, and it paid off in the end because we would have been nowhere near Lewis. You could see that Lewis was just so much quicker on the day than us. I mean, we were still, you know, quicker than Nico Hülkenberg in third, for instance, who himself did an incredible strategy. He only stopped once, 19th he started on the grid. Ricciardo was the other one to stop with us under safety car, and he actually only finished 6th, so it didn't work out for some people, but the top 6 separated by 10 seconds, that shows you how far our tyres had gone at the end, and we were just running on fumes, quite literally, as we went over the line. But that was unbelievable. We closed the gap to 7 points in the championship now to Lewis, so it is going to be an insane end to the season.
How do you think it went? You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. That was a close finish. How are things between the two of you? It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
No comment.
Appreciate your time.
I'm still recovering from that. That was 2 insane races in a row, you have to say. I and we've come out on top in both of them, which is great. Absolutely great. I don't think we're going to make much back in the rivalry, unfortunately. So we are 3 points behind, or with 2 to get for Lewis. So unless we absolutely whoop them in at Kota, then we're probably not going to win this rivalry, which is a shame, to be honest with you. We were leading it for quite a while until Singapore, so plenty of resource points, and you can see all the teams love us except Mercedes. Got a bit more experience, which is great, and a bit more sportsmanship, which is fine.
Congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
So I've got 3 classic cars to go through, and I'll do that in between the next couple of episodes. But if you have enjoyed that, then make sure you do leave a like down below. It really does mean a lot for me, and it really does help out the channel as well. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.